This is the Glatt Properties Podcast. I am your host, Bruce Gladhorn. Happy holidays, happy New Year's. Great, I got that out of the way. Guess what? It's a new year, still the same old you. If you're not going to change, don't listen to this podcast and stop wasting your time and go off into fairyland. If you are going to listen to this podcast and you want to be better in 23 than you were in 22, I got some advice for you. I got some things for you to think about. And at the same time, I've got some really harsh reality checks that you need to look at when it comes to real estate. Number one, 2022 was a fantastic year. There was a peak, there was a valley, and in those peaks and valleys, you learn a lot. You learn more in the valley, and you have to take away from that experience something. So every real estate investor is taking away something right now from the valley that we're in, and that's okay. There's always going to be highs, there's always going to be lows. You have to learn how to make money in both of them. So what's a fantastic way to make money in a high market and a low market? Collecting rent. It's just boring, not sexy, nothing anybody brags about really. But if you're collecting rent, you're making cash flow. Yeah, sure, there's inflation. Yeah, sure, there's other things going on. Decrease buyer demand. Sellers are still trying to sell their house. X, Y, and Z. I'm sorry, I'm getting a text message as always while I'm trying to record this. Nobody ever calls me or texts me whenever I'm not doing something on the computer. Trying to put something out there. But anyway, I lost my training of thought completely. But this is your goal and this is your task. And if you can do this in 23, you'll never have to worry about trying to figure out how to do it again for the rest of your life until you die. That is learning how to come out of a valley with aggression and ready to execute whatever needs to get done. So at this time in January, I'm going to highly suggest that everybody that is interested in investing in real estate, interested in buying, selling, or learning, look at their past year, look at the numbers, crunch the numbers. Take the time to do 3 to 4 hours worth of accounting for your own self. Learn what you did wrong and simply don't do that again. If you choose to make a wrong decision twice, the outcome is 100% dictated by you. Anybody can make a mistake. That's fine. And you need to learn from that. So what do we need to learn from 2022? The big takeaways for me is a 1 point increase in your interest rate. So going from 3 to 4%. I'm probably using the wrong words for that. Whatever. You know what I'm saying. That gets rid of an insane amount of buyers. What does a decrease in 1 percentage point in interest rates do? That adds those buyers back. Right now, we're at about a 7% interest rate for a 30-year conventional mortgage. We're not seeing a lot of buyers out there. Listings are staggering. It is what it is. What happens when that drops to 6? Is the media going to tout that, oh, interest rates are coming down, boom, 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 oh, everybody get back? I don't know. It seems like they did that when interest rates fell to below 3%. I'm just saying, this is what I saw. If you disagree, please disagree. That's okay. You know your market better than I do. And if you have something to add, don't hesitate to send us an email. We want to hear your opinion, and we want to get some sort of conversation rocking and rolling. For 23, we are going to see the bottom of the market. We don't know when. My prediction is in the next 2 months. But I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, that's okay. If I'm right, that means the 10 months out of 2023 are going to be phenomenal for everybody because we're going to go back to one buyer, one seller. That is the mid-range zone of the market. That's where everybody wins. That's where you have the most constructive conversations. My hope for you is that after you look back at your previous year and analyze what you did wrong and what you couldn't do and what you wish you did and what you hadn't done, you figure out how you can get that done in 2023. And in the real estate space, every year is not really that important. 3 years make up 10% of a 30-year mortgage. So if you're going to look back on 1 year and judge your entire, I guess we can call it a game. You can judge your entire game off of 1 year. That you're wrong. Period. If you're going to do 3 years, that's only 10% of the game. Start talking 10 years, 20 years, and 30 years. When you start increasing the amount of time that you're talking about and the amount of money that you're talking about, they kind of work hand in hand, and the universe rewards you for being forward-thinking and productive. So for 23, analyze, regroup, and pick your time to execute. If that's all you do, you will either buy your first investment property in 23, you will sell your first investment property, you will buy or sell your first home, or sell your 5,000th home. It doesn't matter what it is. But you have to learn. You have to learn, and that now is the time that you should be learning. So over the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be breaking down kind of the mindset for 2023, since we are in the first week of January. And I just want everybody to take away from this that I'm one guy with a microphone with an opinion. I hope that you're one person with an opinion, and you can take, cherry pick little bits of information from this and use that to help your business, your life, your family, whatever the case may be. But know that I'm not talking in absolutes. Not everything is for everybody, and not everything applies to everybody. So if you have a different opinion, that's 100% A-okay. I want to hear that opinion. Send us an email. If you need any help on getting, your real estate business squared away in the year 2023, send us an email, glattproperties@gmail.com, and we will do what we can to help you out. Otherwise, I hope everybody had a fantastic holiday season. I hope everybody's healthy and safe in 2023. I don't want anybody to get hurt. I don't want anybody to get jacked up. But remember, in 23, you've got to make it all about you and your real estate business. It just is what it is. We can't predict anything further out. And to be honest with you, if I had to make a bold prediction for 23, I think the market is going to go back up to just below where it was in the first half of 2022, and it's just going to cruise there. That's where I think people are going to find the most comfort, and most people want to stay in their comfort zone. So use that to your advantage. Think about everything, and just write down what you need to do and accomplish. That's it, and that's that. So everybody have a great day. Wishing you nothing but success in 23, and we'll see you on the next one.